At Finnable, we've utilized Yubi very effectively. We've used Yubi as a platform for accessing NBFCs. We've used Yubi as a platform for accessing banks, and we are live with both NBFC and banks and doing fantastic business. So Finnable is a 6-year-old startup. We started our journey, with a mindset of providing financial services to less privileged. So we saw that the entire industry is actually geared towards, providing loans and good lending offers only to people who actually have enough already. And people who really need the funds, right, are actually struggling to get a good lending offer. Most of the industry is providing a 20,000, 30,000 rupee kind of a loan amount to this customer segment. We have a very unique risk model, which is, of course, we're using all the latest tech and the immense amount of data to actually analyze and then make decisions. But in addition, we've not shied away from having a physical presence. Today, Finnable has over 500 collectors, right, all on Finnable's rolls. And then we can manage that customer experience and collect better. So having a robust risk management model with a phygital approach and a solid collections has enabled us to deliver sub 2% kind of an NPA performance in this segment that we operate in. So far, we have built a book of around 2,200 crores. We have over 100,000 customers in Finnable, and we are present now in 160 cities. So for Finnable, co-lending has been a fantastic opportunity. Our entire business right from day one has been built on co-lending partnerships. If we did not have a co-lending kind of a setup, we wouldn't have been able to scale and grow to the level that we have grown. Because otherwise you had to put so much capital up front, then that would have caused their own challenges. We think it's a fantastic model both for fintechs like us and for banks and NBFCs. It allows them to enter and learn about segments which otherwise they would have not directly gone in and tested. And actually it gives fintechs like us access to balance sheets of banks and NBFCs which we can use to lend onwards. Yubi has been a fantastic journey for us. Actually, right from the day I first heard about the idea of what Yubi wants to do, I was like, wow, हमने क्यों नहीं सोचा यार, we should have built this platform like this, right? It is outstanding. It is liberating for fintechs like us. There is a challenge that every fintech will face because there is a technology at a certain level, and then you go to a bank or an NBFC, the technology may not be at a similar level. Yubi bridges that gap, right? It suddenly gives that power to that NBFC or to that bank, that once you build that connectivity with one fintech, you can actually use that connectivity to leverage with many other fintechs. So, outstanding idea, really enables fintechs and banks for scale. Absolutely the kind of tech intervention or innovation we needed in the middle to really build that scale. If we had to do an integration directly with a bank or an NBFC, it could take anywhere from 3 months to 6 months. If you're going with Yubi, the same thing could happen, I would say a month, right? So it cuts down the time that much. So 6x in a bank's case, and maybe 3x in an NBFC case. In addition, Yubi is bringing a lot many other services which are also very helpful. Like for example, once I connected with Yubi and I've shared all the data and all of it on the platform, they're actually presenting this data on my behalf to other NBFCs and banks, right? So I don't have to, break my head. They consistently bring a pipeline of good lenders who want to partner with us. So actually they take care of that side of the problem as well. From a regulatory standpoint, I think we are in a fantastic place now. We have immense clarity on the FLDG model. We have absolutely clear guidelines and regulations issued on the co-lending frameworks. So between the two, everything is fully covered. If you want to do an 80-20 kind of relationship, how to go about it, versus you want to put a 5% FLDG, how to go about it. There are detailed FAQs for both the regulations. So I think we are in a fantastic place. I can see investors feeling a lot more confident now while they are, funding fintechs like us, because they get comfort that, okay, this area is very clearly regulated and has at least clear ways of doing business. I think that's really what was needed, and it's available now. So we're in a very happy space with where we are, and I think it's very conducive to build our businesses in a very robust manner from here on.